Money changes your life long before it changes your lifestyle. Most people imagine wealth as a sudden transformation, where one number is reached and everything becomes easier, calmer, and more secure. But in reality, financial change usually happens in layers, and each layer affects your decisions, emotions, and sense of control in different ways. At the earliest stage, when money is limited, life is often shaped by urgency. Decisions become short-term because they have to be. The next bill matters more than next year's plan. Small setbacks feel large because there is little margin to absorb them. In this stage, money mainly affects attention. It pulls focus toward immediate needs, constant calculations, and the pressure of staying stable. As income and savings begin to rise, the first major shift is not luxury, but breathing room. A small emergency fund, a lower debt burden, or a few months of reserves can reduce stress more than many people expect. This is the stage where money begins to buy time and emotional space. Decisions become less reactive because every problem no longer feels urgent. As wealth continues to build, another change appears. You begin to think in longer time horizons. Instead of asking how to survive the month, you ask how to improve the next 5 years. This is where investing, skill building, and strategic choices become more valuable. Money at this level changes perspective. It allows patience, and patience often creates better outcomes than speed. At moderate wealth levels, convenience becomes a meaningful factor. You can outsource certain problems, choose better environments, and protect your schedule more carefully. Better housing, reliable transportation, healthier options, and flexibility all begin to compound. These changes may seem small individually, but together they reshape daily life by reducing friction. As wealth reaches higher levels, identity often becomes the hidden challenge. Many people expect more money to create permanent satisfaction, yet adaptation works quickly. What once felt exceptional becomes normal. A higher lifestyle becomes the new baseline. This is why some people earn far more than before and still feel financially unsatisfied. The external numbers changed, but the internal reference point moved with them. At even higher stages of wealth, the role of money shifts again. It becomes less about consumption and more about optionality. You gain the ability to choose where to live, what work to accept, how to spend your time, and which risks are worth taking. This kind of freedom is often more valuable than visible luxury, because control over time tends to create deeper satisfaction than expensive purchases. Eventually, wealth also creates responsibility. Larger assets require management, more opportunities require judgment. Poor decisions can carry larger consequences. At this stage, discipline often matters more than ambition. Preserving capital, filtering noise, and maintaining clear priorities become central skills. Across every level, one truth remains consistent. Money does not automatically solve emotional habits, comparison, or unclear goals. If someone constantly measures themselves against others, more wealth may only increase the scale of that comparison. If someone lacks structure, higher income can simply create larger inefficiencies. What money changes most reliably is pressure, options, and time horizons. It can reduce fragility, expand choices, and allow better planning. Those are real and meaningful advantages. But the feeling of a better life usually comes when financial progress is matched by stronger systems, clearer values, and intentional decisions. In the end, money changes your life at every stage, but not always in the ways people expect. At first it changes stress, then flexibility, then perspective, then freedom. Beyond that point, the greatest benefits often come not from spending more, but from needing less chaos, having more control, and using resources with purpose.